1, 2,
3, 4,
5,
6, 7,
8, 9.
Communication through our cell phones. Let me ask you a question. How would you feel or react right now if you happen to lose your cell phone? Or what if it disappeared right now? Something to keep in mind. One cannot imagine our life without our cell phones. I know this is for a fact, as I can live one day without my cell phone. You may call me crazy, but my cell phone has got me connected to my network of family, friends, acquaintance, professional associates, and even Facebook. It's amazing how in today's world we are able to communicate with people so fast and with different ways using one simple technology gadget, our cell phones. Today I will talk to you about 4 different ways we can communicate using our cell phone. First of all, making a phone call. Second, texting or short message service. Emails and internet or social networks. First of all, making a phone call. Those who talk the most on the phone are ages between 18 to 24. They say they send and receive on average about 290 calls a month. 45 to 50-year-olds only make about 194 calls per month. This is according to a study of cell phones by the Telefia Inc. from a New York Times article called "What's Good for Business Can Be Hard on Friends." Also, we can call people by video chat. What this means is that not only you're able to hear the person on the other side, but let you actually see the person in video chat. You can use this by dialing the same phone number. Some of the cell phones that provide this feature are the HTC Evo by Sprint, the Samsung Epic, MyTouch by T-Mobile, and the iPhone 4 by AT&T and Verizon now. What's the downside about this feature is that some phones do require you to be in a Wi-Fi zone, and the recipient also needs to have a compatible cell phone. Now, second, what's the most usable way that people communicate using our cell phone is texting. It says that 13 to 17-year-olds who average about 435 text messages a month. Texting or short message service. Let me tell you a little history about it. The first text message wasn't sent until December 3rd, 1992. This message was sent by Neil Popworth and contained the word "Merry Christmas." The latest mobile phones are capable of sending as much as 20 pages and 160 characters of text messages. Since texting has become so popular and very addictive, we're pretty much doing it all the time, even when we're driving. According to Mike Durkin, a Fox 9 reporter, said that 9 in 10 of teens text and drive, which made it now in 2008 here in Minnesota illegal for drivers to read, text, or access the internet on a wireless device while driving or at a stoplight. It's also illegal for drivers under the age of 18 to use a cell phone at any time. Now, let me tell you a little personal story. When I was working in the mortgage industry, we did everything via fax. That was our main source of communication. We faxed our applications and receive approvals, everything via fax. Until one time, the fax machine and the fax service was down. It literally put the whole company to a dead stop. We couldn't receive or send anything. And at that point, the company decided to move to have a second way of communications, emails. Which brings me to my next point. It is said that 2 billion emails are estimated to be sent each day, which we are not able to check on our cell phones. It wasn't until the year 2000 that emails became standard in our mobile phones. In our palm of our hands, we can check our emails that contain a little bit of everything, from personal emails to propaganda emails. The downside about this is that so many bulk emails every day that we can run to the risk of getting a virus on our cell phones. Okay, one last way of communicating using our cell phones and personally one of my favorite ones, the internet, social networks. What's a social network? A social network is a configuration of people connected to one another through interpersonal means such as friendships, common interests, or ideas. This is how Cheryl defines social networks in an article called The Social Networks. She also did a survey that stated that the main purpose of using their social networks is to keep in touch with friends. And the most famous online networks right now are Facebook and Twitter, among others too. Now, cell phones are being designed around cell phones. What does this mean? It means that companies such as Facebook are working together with cell phone companies to be able to create phones that have capable of being able to communicate faster through our social networks. Our social networks is simply another form of communication that is evolving over time with the aid of technology. Now, today I have talked to you guys about 4 features that we can use to communicate using our cell phones. First of all was making a phone call. 2, texting or short message service. And 3, our emails. And the final one, our internet, social networks. It's amazing how in today's world we are able to communicate with people so fast and in different ways just using one major gadget, our cell phones. We might not realize this, but a cell phone becomes part of our physical, emotional, and mental life. The minute we are in trouble, we call our friends for help on our cell phone. Maybe in a flirtatious mode, we message our friends something cute, or even comment on that Facebook status on that outrageous picture. Thank you so much.
One, 2,
3, 4,
5,
6, 7,
8, 9.